What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. I am still waking up. I set the alarm for 7 this morning. I guess I've been doing a lot the last few days, so my buddy said nope, went back to sleep. It's just after 8:30 now. Just packed up. First things first, breakfast. I want to head into town and get some breakfast, then we're going to get organized on what we're going to do today. Definitely feeling a bit tired. I've been going pretty hard the last few days, so I still have a lot of things I want to do today. I changed my mind. If you watched last episode, I was talking about going to do a mine tour. I think I'm going to save that for another day when I come back here. There's a few other things around town and on the way out of town back towards Arizona that I want to do, so we're going to do that instead. Yeah, all right, let's hit the road. I'm starving. Alright, had breakfast. It was delicious. They had some sandwich called the Tommy Knocker. I don't know if that's a local thing or what, but reminded me of the Stephen King movie, Tommy Knockers. So I had to try it. And it was pretty delicious, I gotta say. Alright, so now we are on our way to Cascade Falls, the lower Cascade Falls. There is a hiking trail that goes all the way up over the top of the creek that feeds the waterfall and out to an old abandoned mining camp with some buildings and stuff. But it's about almost, I think, 3,000 foot in ascension. So it's a long way up and takes a long time. It's like, I think they said it's like a 4-hour hike or something like that. So not something I really have time for today, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to save that for the list and when I come back. So we're gonna do Cascade Falls and then we're gonna start. Oh, I think there might be something else in town I might want to try as well. So let's go ahead and get Cascade Falls out of the way. All right, so we're at the trailhead. It's not very far, it's just right over this way. Let's head on up. Quite a steep hike. It's a short hike to the falls, but very steep when you're at high elevation, so you get out of breath really quickly. So I think when I was reading up on the one that goes up the top of this cliff, I think it was saying it's an extremely difficult hike to do. So yeah, if I ever do that one, that might be a single video, because I think that's the only thing I'll be doing that day. Well, alright, almost there, guys. Oh wow, guys, wow, that is a tall waterfall. Man, I've been constantly seeing nothing but waterfalls since I've been in Colorado. This state is absolutely just scattered with waterfalls. Rivers, water, everywhere. It's so, so cool. I love seeing this stuff because, I mean, we do have some waterfalls and stuff in Arizona, but barely any compared to Colorado. They're just everywhere in Colorado. I love it. You can always get a camp spot by the river somewhere. You can always go see a waterfall somewhere. Really amazing, guys. Alright, we're on our way back down. Next, I'm gonna double check that it's here in town, but I think there's another cool little thing in the landscape that we want to check out here. So I'm gonna go check that out next. So we'll see you over there. Alright, chipmunk hunt. I just seen a chipmunk behind this rock. Will he say hello? No, he's gone in under there. Alright, so the other place I wanted to go is a very far hike. I didn't see that last night when I was looking it up. So we're not going to do that one. Then there's another place in town, but it's not open yet. So we're probably going to head out of Ouray now. We're going to go back up the $1 Million Highway. And we're going to go see some abandoned mine stuff. That's the next thing on the list. So let's head on out and check that out. I've had to switch to recording on my GoPro because my phone wasn't charging. I just realized my charging cable's destroyed. The only other one I have is that plugs into the brick and it's USB-C, so nothing else on the front of my cab plugs into USB-C. So I did realize that my little jump starter pack that also has charging capability has USB-C, so it's currently charging off of that in the front cab. But we missed our first mining site. The GPS took me right past it. Apparently you got to hike down to it and cross a river, so I missed that one. We're at Ironton right now, which is another one. It's a bunch of scattered buildings through here we're going to check out real quick. Then there's some more mines up the hill more. We're going to see what else we can get into. But check this cool river out here, guys. Just flowing on through here. There's all sorts of camping over here too. You can camp in here. There's plenty of campsites in here. But yeah, let's go check some of those mining buildings out. Straight away, right by where I parked, you can see this old barrel, probably from the mining days. Alright, here's another building. Seen better days, got some bullet holes in it. Hopefully there's no critters in here. I don't see any critters. No Africanized bees. Oh wow. I'm surprised it's still standing the way it is. It's somewhat falling apart, but not completely. I don't want to get my metal detector out, you don't know. I mean, there's probably a lot of trash in here and nails. Could be some silver coins that fell through the floor here. It's pretty cool though. I like it. And across the road we have some much more sturdier buildings. Looks like maybe they tried to preserve these ones. We may cross the highway and go look at them. They've definitely preserved this one. You can see where they fixed this up. It's got newer roofing on it. They've patched some of the holes in the doorways up. The Larson Brothers Mine. 1893. From 1888 to 1893, Davis sold his interest in these and other claims to Abrams of San Diego. That's pretty cool. It's got some pretty rich history going up into the 1960s here. Then Ouray County bought it in 2005. So they got this thing going on in Colorado right now, like the mining reclamation program. They're basically buying out all these old mining sites and they're trying to preserve the history of them. So they fixed some of the buildings up. Unfortunately, this one looks like it's burnt down. There's just ash and cinder everywhere. As you can see, all the ash here everywhere. It's not completely burnt down though. But yeah, so they're fixing up a lot of, whoa, this is a mine shaft, guys. We have a mine shaft. The mine shaft is closed up, although the front gates are being pried open. That's pretty wild. Unsafe mine shaft high walls. As you can see back there, there's the mine shaft. They've closed it up, double gated it off. Pretty wild. So we can't get into it. I'd love to get into that though. Smells pretty bad. They must have bats in there because I can definitely smell some sort of strong smell coming out of the mine shaft. Could be methane gas, I'm not too sure. But look at this, guys. Here's the railway that comes straight out of here. There's some other timbers over here, probably somewhere where they loaded up carts or trucks or something like that. Not too sure. Yeah, it looks like there's another trail going down this way. I don't know if that's more mining stuff down here. Oh, there's another trail here by the looks of it as well. Yeah, this whole area is just scattered with mines. So, kind of cool. I'm definitely gonna have to spend some more time out here. You know how I love my mines and caves. Beaver Belfast mine, 0.4 miles up this hill. So there's another mine up this hill we may have to go check out as well. Let's see what this little sign says down the bottom here first. I am curious. So I guess today may be a mining kind of day. Yeah, I had other things planned, but oh, my arch nemesis. I need to go back and get my gun, guys. Oh man, look at this sign. Remember my Montana videos? I ran into a certain animal and it scared the poo-poos out of me. That's the warning right here. Caution, moose in this area. Moose are very aggressive. Do not attempt to get the animal to move. Oh man. Yeah, no. You know it's serious if they're putting a big sign up on the trail saying, be very, very careful. I didn't even see that in Montana. Like, oh, dang it. Now that really puts me on edge, guys, because that moose that I ran into in Montana could have easily killed me, and that was definitely a wake-up call for me. My 357 is currently in the van, so we're gonna have to go back and get that, guys, because if they're warning me about moose, oh man, yeah, it's got me scared, guys. Ain't gonna lie, I don't want to get killed by a moose today, or a bear for that matter. So okay, let's recollect. Let's go back to my van, get my gun, see how my phone's charging, and we'll sort it out from there. I just don't know. I don't want to die today, not gonna lie. All right, we are back. Got my phone with me this time, but I'm still recording on the GoPro because the phone's not fully charged. Brought an extra battery. Brought my 357. Now we're going up to the Beaver Belfast mine. Hopefully we don't come across any critters that like to hurt humans. That would be great. Oh, dang, okay, this is a pretty narrow, pretty steep trail already. I'm deep up in the aspens here. Oh man, switchbacks, I hate switchbacks. Why are they gonna do this to me? Okay. I'm looking out for animal tracks as well. So far I don't see any. I'm gonna turn the camera off because he's gonna see me gasping and gasping all the way, just struggling up here. Now this trail's seen better days. A lot of trees falling down over here. Whew. Just trying to catch my breath. Alright, no moose so far. Let's say that's a good thing, huh? Okay. We've found some sort of concrete foundation and what looks to be a possibly caved in shaft going down into the other shaft that we've seen below. I'm assuming there's probably some sort of electrical equipment above that they sent down into the shaft below from up here. You can see there the concrete's starting to degrade pretty bad, and the shaft is sunk in and collapsed below. Yeah. Okay, but the trail keeps going, so I'm assuming there's more to see this way. So let's head on out. I did see what looked like the mine shaft way up on the hill. I'm guessing that's possibly where we're going. So, dilemma. There's a trail going that way, trail going this way. This one looks more trodden on, so I think this is the one. I don't know what that one is. It's very overgrown. Nobody's gone up there in a while by the looks of it. Could be another mining trail. Looks more like a vehicle trail. We're not going to risk that one because I just don't know where it goes. So we're going to follow this one. Well, I'm very wrong on that one. The trail goes onto another switchback up the hill into thicker forest. And I'm seeing animal tracks now, so boo. Alright. Fingers crossed. Definitely signs of predators up here. Just started coming across animal bones on the narrow trail I'm on. Oh god. These switchbacks are killing me. We're going up a fair ways. Thought it was going to be a short hike, but the elevation gain is messing me up. And how overgrown this trail is. Look at this, guys. I can barely tell even if it's a trail. I think we're almost there though. Oh, thank God. Alright, we made it, guys. The Beaver and Belfast mine trail. Directly below you is the old town site of Ironton. During its mining heyday in the 1880s and 90s, Ironton supported about 1,000 residents with waterworks, fire department. Today the town has all but vanished. Only about 5 buildings remain, with many others having been buried by the Ironton tailings pile. Oh, that huge tailings pile is burying a ton of buildings. That's cool. Well, 3 of the old mines are located here. The Lawson Brothers mine is at the trailhead. The Beaver and Belfast mines are located along the trail. Because these mines were so close to Ironton town, no substantial support building for the mines were ever erected. Okay, so we've got 2 mines here. Wow, what a view, guys. Check this out. We're sitting right on top. I'm assuming that was the shaft. Yeah, you can see the rail line coming out. The shaft's all collapsed now, unfortunately. They buried it in. It would have brought the ore out, send it down this ore chute to wagons or whatever below. That's pretty cool, guys. Oh man, kind of want to see it from below. We may go down below and check it out. And there's a red mountain over there, and the trail keeps going, so there must be another mine along here. I'm not sure which one this is, Beaver or Belfast, not too sure. Alright, weirdly along this trail, I don't see a shaft here, but this looks like another ore chute type thing going on there maybe. See all this tailings pile here, so must be a shaft right near here somewhere. We're standing on the side of a tailings pile. I don't know if that means the shaft's up there or if this is just where they dumped a bunch of tailings. Oh yeah, there's a switchback going up there, so it must be on top. Well, I just walked from down there. Looks like it's further up, guys. That means more hiking upwards for me. Yay. So on this trailhead I just found very large predator scat. Way too big to be coyote, way too big to be bobcat. It's got to be either mountain lion or wolf, so that's a little concerning. It's full of hair from having eaten some animal. Alright, let's keep going. This switchback, this one looks like a killer. Oh my lord. I don't want to ever see another switchback after this today. Oh, something tells me I will though. I'm gonna need a good rest after this one. Oh man, I'm almost there. Oh no, it looks like it's buried as well. That's upsetting. Gotta be kidding me. Yeah, that pole probably marks where it is. Dang it. Well. Oh man, we're high up. I did not expect to to come up this far. All right, so my van is directly down there. If we drive further up this way, we're gonna find more mining stuff up there, I think. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And way up the valley, there's even more mining stuff, but there's a bunch of work or something I've seen going on there, so I'm not fully sure if I can go into those mining areas. They might have them closed down while they're fixing all the buildings up. At least I only gotta go downhill now. I'm exhausted. That was severe elevation. And it was a half a mile trail, but wow, the elevation gain. All right, let's get down on the bottom, jump in the car, drive on up. We're standing on a gigantic tailings pile again, which have more timbers coming out of it. Makes me think there's another shaft here that I didn't know about. You can see the huge timbers boxed up. Across here, they probably had another ore chute coming out of here, I'm guessing, down to below. Now the problem is, how do I get down from here? That's going to be interesting. Got to figure it out, because I got to get down. I don't want to come back the way I went, because that was horrible. Down this way is quicker, but it looks pretty slidey. We'll see, we'll see. Oh wow, thirsty. That was a big hike, even though it was short. It took everything out of me. Alright, we're going to drive up this road, see if it can get us any further up. Let's see what we got up this road, guys. Hopefully something interesting. This is what I'm talking about. There's my jump starter, and it's currently charging up my phone. Yeah, pretty awesome I got that, because I don't know what I'd do otherwise. I'd literally have to pull over, stop, put my inverter on, and run the inverter, I guess. And yeah, that would take a while. I don't want to do that, especially the fact I got a GPS home tonight, and I don't want to be having to constantly pull over and charge my phone. So, all right, let's keep going up this trail, see what we got. Guys, well, that's not happening. We're gonna have to try to find another way into these mines. I think I can get there by hiking from further up. Yeah, that's definitely an off-road trail only. I'm not getting through that, guys. Alright, let's try to find another way. Alright, so I just seen a massive mining building on the opposite side of this canyon here. I'm going to attempt to rough it through the wilds out to it. I don't know whether, again, I don't really know whether I'm allowed out here. There's heaps of mining off this way, which we haven't looked at. But there's a giant mining building over here. It looks super cool. There's some sort of old trail here looking extremely overgrown. Also looks like animals would love it. Maybe the animals I don't want to see. So it's very windy. Wind is picking up, guys. And yeah, we're gonna try and make it over to that mining building if we can. And this is what I'm talking about. The trail being very heavily overgrown. Looked like it might have been a vehicle access route at one point, but that is clearly not the case now. No vehicles are coming down through here anymore. Alright, let's figure out if I can find a route to this thing. I have to cross, there's like a little gorge or canyon thing. I don't know what you call it, deep gully, I don't know. We have to cross that and then get back up the other side of the hill. wherever that mine building is back here. Okay, good news and bad news. I think I've found a trail that will take me down the bottom. And there's the building in question. But I can see there's a river down the bottom. I don't know how big it is, so getting across that river is going to be a problem. But there's the mining building in question. Probably has a shaft in it too. But yeah, we'll see if we can cross that river. Tell you what, Colorado is one wild place. Look at this. Just hiking out in the wilds here. Roughing it. Ain't no trail here, but I got a general idea. But these bushes right in front of me, they're gonna be a problem. Looks like they lined the creek. It looks like they're thick. The only trail going through there is probably animal trail, so let's hope it's friendly animal trail. Alright, let's go. Okay, lots of large animal scat down the bottom, and I can smell animal down the bottom here. I'm yelling out, hey bear, like y'all Americans do. And hey moose, nothing yet. But this definitely looks like something, a place where a moose or bear might bed down. Well, maybe not a bear, definitely a moose. And I don't like it. So I can smell the urine down here, which means animals frequent the area. We're really close to the river too, which means it might be a nice little home for a moose. That's why I'm making a lot of noise right now. So the moose is aware if he's here. I don't see anything, I don't hear anything, but I want to be very vocal because I don't want to startle a moose or a bear, because I don't want to get in a confrontation with either of those animals. Okay, we're really close to that river. I just don't like this spot here because it's perfect moose bed territory. Let me get my gun out just in case. Man, moose are harder to spot than you think. I mean, that one in Montana, I didn't see it till I was right up on it. And he was in killing distance to me. I can tell something's been bedding in here. It's nice and flat and clear. Beautiful spot though. Okay, I don't see any animals, so I think we're okay. But you can see what I mean. This is perfect bedding area for a moose to lay down. It's right by the water. Protected by the trees. Now my problem is, how do I get across this, guys? The building is up on that mountain there, and I really don't know how to get across it. We are gonna have to figure this out. The problem is the scrub along here. Oh my God, no. Moose tracks. Big moose tracks. I was right, I could smell moose, and there's a animal trail going right deep into the bushes over here. Oh, I don't want to run into a moose again. Check these moose tracks out, guys. You can see them coming right through here, big chunky moose tracks going that way. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way. Wow, this is beautiful. Now, the problem is I don't have a lot of cover if a moose does rush out and charge me here. I can run into the river, but moose can swim and they can run through rivers too. I don't have a lot of protection other than my gun, but at this point it's really close quarters. I don't know. All right, let's see if I can get over the middle of this river. There's a little island here. I don't know if there's way to get across. I got to the middle, but this is really deep and got quite a bit of kick and force to it there. It's pretty crazy. You can see some of the mining timbers that have washed down and lodged in the stream here. And then the mining building's right up here. I just don't know how to get there. You see, there's a trail on the other side. It looks like maybe ATVs or something crosses here. Actually, I think I see animal trails across there, so probably moose cross over here. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, there's fresh moose trail right where I'm standing. So that goes to show the moose cross this river. And they're probably over there right now. I don't want to run into them. I don't know. I'm going to see what I can do. I don't think I can get across this river here. We'll see. Okay, I got to be really careful here for animals and other things. I think this is my only shot across, I think. You can see here, there's lots of little islands and logs stacked up. Either here or down here, I think, is where I'm going to be able to cross. But I got to be very careful. These rocks are loose and so are the logs. So we got to see what I can do here. I don't know. I'm going to put the phone away because it's just too dangerous. Alright, I made it out this far. The water below me is pretty deep here from it washing out underneath the log. I really don't want to fall under here. I got to try and make it to the middle here and then maybe I can get across. Alright, I made it across to the middle. I had to cross through all this back here. Now I gotta cross over here. Okay guys, I did it. I made it across. Man, that was sketchy. Whew. Really, really sketchy. It's times like this I wish I had a Garmin InReach, because at least people could track exactly where I am at all times, even if something goes wrong. Now, somehow, I have to navigate my way up this steep hill, across these dead logs, hopefully with no snakes under them, hopefully with no bears or moose waiting for me at the top, and hopefully the building's safe to go up to. I don't know, it's probably patched up. I very much doubt I can go into there. Probably has a mine shaft in it, a vertical mine shaft, which is sketchy, but it'd be cool to see some history, so let's get up there. Okay, I just rock climbed my way up that rock face. That was sketchy. A lot of that rock was loose and falling off. I almost took a big boulder out with me. Whew. Definitely not going back down that way. Alright, we're at the base of the tailings pile that goes up to the building. So let's catch my breath, and we gotta figure out a way up that tailings pile. There it is, guys. I'm right below it. I just hope there's no bears chilling out underneath it or something. Oh, I don't know how to get up there. I may have to go around this pile maybe. Got some remnants of something over here. Okay, I didn't do the easy way. I climbed straight up the tailings pile. That was tough. But we are here. Half the building's missing. Looks like they semi-fixed it up a little bit. At least so it looked cool from the highway. And it looks like there's a damn trail over here. I could have hiked out from somewhere else to get here, not do all that business I did. Yeah. Hopefully we don't have any animals in here. Let's take a look. Hey bear. No bear. No moose, hopefully. What is this? Funding for this project has been provided in part from the grant from the local historical fund. There's a box of shingling that they left here. It's since rotted because it's in the open. Lots of rat feces and bird feces in here. I wouldn't doubt that there's bats in here too. I don't know if these timbers are safe. Let's stand up real quick. Oh Lord, it is a vocal munch. Oh hell no. Don't drop my phone. Don't drop my phone. That is a mine shaft. Straight up, no doubt about it. Oh, something's living under here. That is, hold my phone with two hands. Straight up mine shaft, guys. Just drop straight down into the earth. That is sketchy. So damn sketchy, I don't like that. Especially with the rotten timbers, I just don't trust that, guys. So the big tower up above would have been the hoist. They would have been hoisting either equipment back and forth, or ore, or people. There could have been an elevator in that shaft. Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I don't know the, oh wait. Oh, we got a name for the mine. Here we go. I was about to say I don't know the name for the mine. There's a name right here. Here's some history. So this is the Colorado Boy mine head frame. 1893. And it's 1,400 deep. Are you kidding me? 1,400 feet deep. Block 1 of Ironton. Southeast side of Red Mountain Creek. Wow. They stabilized the building in 2002, and yeah, okay. This photo is when they began the work in 1996. I'm gonna look up on YouTube. I know there's a lot of those people that go down in mine shafts and put videos up. I'm very curious, before they close this shaft up with the netting, whether anybody explored it at all. Here's some more collapsed timbers over here. I guess that was something for loading up ore carts maybe, or maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, I'd love to see if somebody's explored this before they kind of covered it up a bit. Anyway, there's something nailed onto the tree. Let's take a look. Well, whatever was nailed on the tree, it doesn't say anything anymore. The paint's gone. But here's the trailhead that I could have taken from way back where I was and hiked it out here. I think that would have been much easier, guys. Alright, I'm gonna follow this trailhead further this way towards my van, although I'm across the creek, like I said. Maybe there's a crossing somewhere that I'm not aware of. So I don't really want to have to do what I just did to get back. That was A, dangerous, B, exhausting. I see people have been out here recently. They've been chopping logs, clearing the trailhead. So yeah, still got to be vigilant for animals. I'm gonna see where this trailhead takes me. It might take me to more mining stuff, or if I'm lucky, it'll take me back to my van. I doubt that though, but we'll see. It's beautiful out here, but this elevation is killing me. Man, it is beautiful out here though. There's a little stream running through here. Beautiful trees everywhere. Oh, it's a lot of work up in these mountains though. We're like 10,000 feet in the air elevation. It's got a weird smell. What is that? Something smells weirdly sweet. Sweet smell in the air. That's odd. Alright, let's keep going. So the further I hike out here, the more mining remnants you see. It's like a building with some pipe that started to slide down the mountainside there and come resting against a tree there. I'm not going to go all the way up to that. It's pretty far away. I see a massive mountain of tailings behind these trees here, and that's the way the path leads. So let's head back out this way and see where it takes me. I see concrete with water. Oh, here we go. South pipeline this way. Colorado boy. So clearly if I had kept going and parked up that way, I could have caught a trail out through this way. Okay, first things first, let's go down to the concrete. I don't think the trail does go down there. I think it ends there, but there's another trail leading up this way. So we'll go down to this one first, and then if it's a dead end, we'll go up this one and see what's up there. Okay, so somebody's built something here. I think this is originally to walk across, maybe not. The animals have definitely been walking across. So let's go over here. I guess this is I don't know if this is part of the mining or if this is part of the preservation, and they've built this to redirect water. But you can see a bunch of mining timbers way up there, so there's definitely mines up the top there. There's all sorts of tailing piles down here. We're gonna snoop around down here and maybe go up the top there. All right, I think I'm gonna go back around and go up the top. As much as I don't want to climb anymore. Looks like everything's collapsed down the bottom here. If I'm gonna see anything, it's gonna be up the top there. So let's head on up. Now this is a cool find. Not something you really see much of. You can see the tars coming off of it. This is a wooden pipeline, guys. A pipeline made of wood. I don't think I've ever seen any of those intact before. That's crazy. You know, that's old. Who uses wooden pipeline? That thing is ancient. Okay, trail splits again. Continues up, but I see something over this way. So I'm gonna go check it out. I think it's a closed off mine shaft. Okay, so we do have a mine shaft here. That's cool. Wish I had my flashlight so I could look down in there. It's, whoa. It looks like it opens up a fair bit in there. Let me see if maybe I can turn my light on this. Oh wow. Something tells me something's crawling around in there. Yeah, can't see a thing in there. For all I know, it could be a mountain lion home. I don't know. At least raccoons, if nothing else. But something's living in there for sure. Pretty cool. So that's one mine shaft that's somewhat open. We're gonna go hike up the top now and find the other mine shafts. I made it up the top. That was a real bad climb. I'm starting to get worn out, all these climbing. I'm at the top, so let's take a look around. Got some metal piping. Ooh, a bunch of different things here. Looks like there used to be a cabin here. You can see the tin roofing. This looks like part of maybe a pipeline or something. Some what look like steps or something here. I'm not too sure what that would have been. Some more foundations, wood, roofing, pipes, metal pipes over there all crunched up. This, I don't know, this could have been actually a mine shaft. It looks like it goes back to the ground there. It's also collapsed as well, so not a whole lot of these mine shafts seem to be open anymore. Ooh, that was a rough jump. Oh, what the heck? It's a giant big hole in the ground here. Oh wow, it's a capped mine shaft. I'm not stepping on that concrete in case that wants to give way. That is a giant vertical mine shaft right here. There would have been a giant building like the one over there, but probably even bigger by the looks of this hole. It's huge, absolutely huge. You can see they've left the opening there for bats to come in and out, I'm assuming. So right now I'm standing on a mountain of tunnels and mine shafts and all the tailings stacked around it. Pretty crazy. So I'm imagining that these timbers on the end here, this was probably timbers for a track or ore chute to send it downhill. Another thing that I didn't see while I was down the bottom, you can see another building that's collapsed down there. You can see different layers and levels here. So there would have been different levels with different mine shafts coming out of them. As you can see, little outcrops, they've all collapsed since. But they would have all been mine shafts as well. Pretty crazy. Oh my lord, I just missed another one. There's a giant mine shaft right here. Let's go check it out. This one looks like it's wide open too by the looks of it. Unfortunately, didn't bring my flashlight. Otherwise, I'd be tempted to go in there. You know me. I haven't taken you into a lot of mines with me before. I've done a few videos searching mine shafts, mostly in the Superstition Mountains for the search of Cayman Welsh. So I have a little bit of experience going into mine shafts. Ooh, I don't think I'd be going in this one anyway. Let's have a closer look, but it goes in, well, it looks like it goes straight down, or on a very steep angle at least. Yeah, you'd need to rope into that one. Oh man, it goes back here too. It's collapsed here. That's sketchy. Wow. Big long one. And it looks like it goes way down this way. Like straight down almost. Yeah, it goes down a ways and it turns off to the left. You can see bat poop in there for sure, and it stinks. It stinks very bad. For all I know, there could be a bear in there. So I'm definitely not going down. Maybe if I was with a group, I'd go down. But the fact, this is, I don't know, I just really don't want to come across a bear. I know I keep sounding like a broken record, but bears terrify me, guys. And moose. Everyone says, oh, you come from Australia, everything will kill you out there. No, they're all small critters. Yeah, they're poisonous. But there's something about the thought of something that will tear the flesh from your bones and devour you while you're living. Hell no. Y'all have got the crazy animals out here. Ain't about that. Y'all can keep that. Alright, we're going back down the bottom. If we see some other mine shafts or buildings, we'll check them out. Okay, another collapsed shaft level here. We're going back into there and connected somewhere. But really cool. If you think how extensive these mine shafts, the amount of tailings and stuff, just think how many ore carts and cool mementos and stuff are buried in there. Because all these mine shafts are mostly closed off. The others are vertical shafts that are being capped or whatever. Could you think how many cool stuff is just waiting to be discovered down there? Oh, very cool. And we'll see more animal tracks. These are much smaller, so probably deer. What the heck is that? Oh, it's just a marker. I don't know which way is out for here, so we're gonna have to keep going and look. Otherwise I'll have to turn back and go back to Ironton and try to figure out how to get back to my van from there. Alright guys, well, seems to be going to a dead end. It looks like we have to take the trail backwards and hope that we don't go too far back past my van, because I need to get back to my van. All right, let's see where it takes us, I guess. I don't know. I'm following this trail that took us up from the Colorado Boy Mine Trail. You can see there's blue markings on it. I'm hoping this takes me back towards Ironton, so I can at least cross the river easily and then walk the highway, which I don't want to do, but I have to get back to my van. All right, the trail has gotten a lot easier coming back this way. Only problem is it's taken me quite a ways away from my van. So yeah, we're gonna have some highway miles to walk up after I get back to the highway. I gotta cross this little leg breaker. Okay, that's not too bad. It's pretty firm. Now they're all caught all the way down here. Must have washed down here when it flooded or something. Okay, good news. I'm getting closer and closer to the highway. Bad news, I'm all the way back to the beginning where I started this journey. And I'm talking about Ironton, where I parked my van initially to cross the road. I'm having to walk all the way back out where I pulled back out of here to go south. It's my only way out without swimming across the river. Oh man, this is terrible. I got a long way to walk up that highway to get back to my van. It's gonna take some time. I'll see you back at the van. Okay guys, I crossed the river. I'm exactly back where I began. All right guys, I just got back to the van. I'm drenched head to toe in sweat. That took everything out of me. It took me over 30 minutes just to hike back up the mountain highway to get from the bottom to the top to my van. And on top of everything else I've done today, I'm absolutely exhausted. There's a bunch of mining stuff further up, but I got nothing left in me. I'd be a liability if I went back out. So we're gonna have to call it a day on that for now. We'll definitely have to come back next time and search the rest of it up there. But I think for the rest of the day, it's light activities only. I'm exhausted, guys. Absolutely exhausted. I got nothing left. Thankfully, AC, all I gotta do is drive now, so the AC is so good right now. Alright guys, let's hit the road. We gotta get all the way back to Arizona tonight. If we see anything cool along the way, we'll stop, but it's definitely not gonna involve hiking. My lungs hurt from breathing so hard. I don't mind some mountain climbing, but when it's all day mountain climbing, oh man, that's rough. good time. Oh, I definitely overdid it, guys. My legs are all cramping up. I just had to pull off on the side of the road because my pedal foot was just cramping so bad. Luckily I had this little bag of sea salt my boss had given me. I took some of that, washed it down with some iced tea, so I can't climb into the area where my water is because my legs are cramping so bad. Oh, I feel nauseous now too. Definitely overexerted myself. I gotta get it off this mountain and find somewhere to pull over for a while. That's my next step. I'm on a really dangerous pull-off right now, so I gotta get to a safer area. My legs aren't cramping for now, so hopefully the salt gives me the electrolytes that I need and helps my body absorb some fluids. Wow. Oh, all right. So I had to stop another one time for another cramp in the other leg. The nausea came and went. It's actually gone now. I feel 100% better now. I really think it was because I had some salt and rehydrated. Yeah, that sea salt. My boss is onto something with that one. Yeah, didn't take long at all for it to kick in. Feeling much better now. All right, we just filled up at Durango, and we're heading back towards Arizona now. If I can get there before dark, I'd like to see Four Corners. I've never stopped at Four Corners because it's always been dark when I drove through. And maybe the Navajo National Monument if I can get to that. I don't know how I'm going to go on time, but we will see. There's the diesel train. That's cool. What perfect timing that was. I got to pull in to McDonald's just as the diesel train goes through. That's a train line that I want to ride on. We will get to it. We're gonna come back out here, guys. I swear I'm gonna book that train in advance this time, and I'm excited about that. So we had to stop at the Four Corners, so here we are. Let's go up and check it out. Alright, here it is. I have no idea what side I'm on. I'm on the Colorado side apparently. It's pretty cool. So we got Colorado, Utah, Arizona over there, New Mexico over here. And look at these little stalls for shops and stuff here too. I didn't know about that. Alright, so can finally say I've done that now. It's pretty much what I thought it was going to be. You know, I've seen it online before, but it's one of those things where you just have to do it. Can't say that it was like the most exciting thing I've ever done. But hey, for years now I've been driving past this site. And I always said at some point one day I was going to get over here and do it. I finally can say I've done it, guys. Alright, let's get out of here. Again, it's actually $8 here, $8 to come here. So just keep that in mind. if it's something you want to see, it's something you want to see. Alright, let's head on out of here. We got a long way to go. So I'm absolutely exhausted at this point. Just trying to make it back to Munns Park in Arizona. I'm not really stopping anywhere at this point. It's going to be nighttime by the time I get down there. And I'm absolutely just exhausted, guys. So let's just get there. I definitely got a little sunburn today. Wasn't expecting that. Wasn't very hot or anything. But yeah. Alright, let's get back out there. I'll see you at camp. Alright guys, it is 8:30. I just made it to Munns Park in Arizona. I am absolutely exhausted. This day absolutely killed me. I have about 6.5 hours till I have to get up, drive to Phoenix, and I haven't had dinner or sat down and relaxed or eaten or anything yet, so that's next. I gotta clean up the back of my van because some of those roads really messed up my van, so I have to re-sort everything. It's a bit of a mess back here. So we're gonna get that sorted, and then dinner, and then bed. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, coming along on my journey with me. And hopefully we'll have some more stuff planned in the coming future. And you know what to do. Until next time guys, this is Aussie Van Man, and we shall see you later. That's right. What's going on here?